Whenever I tell anybody about Healthy Families, what I say to them is the thing that makes us different is that we can be different things to different people.
And my favorite part about working with CAPS is the diversity. The diversity in the families that we serve, different social economic classes that we serve. It's the diversity in the services that we offer. You go to one family and be one thing for them, and go to another family and be another thing for them.
We are a long-term intensive home visiting program that supports families with new babies.
So it's not only about abuse prevention, but it's about the parents and the families.
So we do lots of stuff on early brain development. How do you play with your baby? How do you interact with your baby so that he or she grows to the best of their potential, so their brain grows?
I go into the homes and I bring activities to help the child to develop, to get them where they need to be or even to further their development. Talk to families about relationships.
The relationships can be so difficult for any of us, and then you add other stresses on top of that, like finances or housing or employment, and those issues become larger. Well, I was assigned Annabel. It was my job to go visit her and support her in being the best mom she could be, and I knew that her family was what was most important to her.
She helped me in a time when I was, very down. She got me through my depression. She got me through my frustrations.
I think Annabelle's biggest struggles was not about the day-to-day parenting, the physical, doing their laundry and feeding them. She had all that down. It was just those struggles that every family has. Relationship issues. How do I discipline my children? And I can't do it every child the same way because they're all different. And this one responds positively to this sort of discipline, but this one doesn't. And where do I go for that? And what do I do? So we spent a lot of time talking about her relationship with her children, but also her relationship with her husband and her husband's relationship with the children.
My relationship with my father, it wasn't that I didn't think he loved me, it was just that it was more of an absence. And after the program, he became more aware that he needed spend that time with us. And now me having my own daughter and him being a grandfather, it just has made our relationship a lot stronger now. We have a better understanding, we communicate better, and now I guess it's like his second chance with all his grandchildren, and you can see it now when we're all together. It's just like he's a different person. He's happier, he's more involved with us, and it just makes me feel good that CAPS had a part in that.
I think it's the process and making sure Dad feels important and involved and needed. He was needed in that home.
I always knew our parents loved us and everything, and the affection, it could have been more. When we went to Healthy Families, I saw a change of being more involved, more affection. And also before Healthy Families and CAPS, Christmases, since there were 7 of us, it wasn't always, it was always family and always their togetherness, but not really an excitement. But with CAPS and being in the family in the program, when we got adopted for the Christmases, it was like, for us, it was something really great. We weren't used to that. We had what we always needed, clothes, food, but just stuff, that extra stuff, it meant a lot to us kids.
Maria has talked to me about her family going through Healthy Families when she was younger, and she says that she remembers when the worker would come, and those were good times. That's when they got to do fun things and fun activities. She talks about that often, and she says she really appreciated that. She really appreciates what Healthy Families did for her when she was younger, which is why she's in Healthy Families now.
That's what I tell my daughter now that she has her own child. I go, you've got to go into Healthy Families, because when I needed it the most, they were there for me.
When I was pregnant with Amelia, she asked me right away, "Are you gonna go sign up for CAPS?" And I'm like, "How do you do that?" And she's like, "Well, you just go call." And it was very easy to call, and they sent someone over and interviewed me and told me a little bit more about the program. And I'm like, "Mom, I think I'm gonna do it," because growing up and everything, I remember a lot of good memories with CAPS, so I want that for Amelia. And she was very happy and excited for me to get signed up on CAPS, and I was too.
When I first met Maria, of course, I have my original perception is like, oh, okay, Maria has it all together. She's very much involved with her baby, and she's very much family oriented.
After I had Amelia, I think it's just with all the things that I had before and all the concerns, I had postpartum depression, and it was something very scary for me. I was very worried that I was gonna fail as a mother, that I wasn't gonna be able to provide or be the best that I can be for her.
One struggle that I know that Maria deals with is depression. Not only depression, but she also struggles with being concerned that she's not a good parent, or that she is not doing everything that she can do for Amelia. And that's one thing that we're working on together.
I just thought I was being a horrible mother, and I was afraid to admit it, but then I talked to my doctor and we got things worked out, and Kim reassured me that, it happens to a lot of women, and that she was happy that I was able to get help. And that just made it seem that I does matter how I am there for Amelia, because I reached out for help, and most women don't.
One way that I work with her is to, we call ATP, accentuate the positive. So when I see her doing things, when I see Maria doing things with Amelia, I'll point it out to her and tell her, look, Maria, look at what you're doing, and look at how happy Amelia is. So she'll understand that she is giving Amelia what she needs, and that her needs are being met, and she's a happy baby.
She's helped me too, just being there and having her come once a week. And it just makes it a special time where I'm able to talk to somebody maybe about my concerns, maybe about my questions that I might not know, and she reassures me that I'm doing the right things, because my baby, seeing it in my baby, she's a happy baby, she's healthy, and that just makes me feel better as a mom.
Also, we set goals, and a couple of the goals that Maria set, I assure her that, these goals are going to help you with dealing with the postpartum depression, making her understand that this is going to help you, this is going to help your family. And she listens and she follows through.
She made me feel so comfortable to open up and the concerns I have as a mother. And she made it seem on a friend level instead of a caseworker. And that's something I really enjoy and feel very comfortable and thankful that she's come into my home and is able to be there. And it just seems like it's another friend that's there for support and help.
With Maria, she has two goals that we're working on. One is to get a part-time job, and the other is to live a healthier lifestyle. So both of those, I encouraged her to, I told her those are really good goals, and they're gonna help with the postpartum depression. She has achieved her first goal, which is to get a part-time job. She is now working at Walmart. So it's really good.
I mean, my story, when I was little till now, it's just amazing all the things that it happened with CAPS, and me still being in this building is, to me, it's still, I smile every time I pass through, because the memories are here and they're never gonna go away. They're good memories. And I know that now that I am in the program again with my child, I hope she remembers those memories too, and makes it a good experience for her.
It made a difference to us, My family grew, and my family grew very strong.
It did, and I want to thank CAPS too, because it gave my mom the strength and the courage to be the best mom that she can be. And now that I have Amelia, she taught me that's what I should do, is put my kids first and make them happy. She made me a strong woman. And even though she sometimes, like everybody, doubts herself as a mother, I think that one of the things she did do right is go to CAPS, and that's why I'm here too in CAPS today, and I'm thankful for CAPS.